Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Elst Outskirts. Left face spawning on the left is Sir Ducksworth. The British forces, who's got Royal Engineer, Mobile Assault, and Vanguard, teaming up with him, MasterSteve with the US forces, who has Airborne, Heavy Cavalry, and Tactical Support. Opposing them on the left, we've got Outlaw Star with OKW straight away locking into Elite Armoured, and YourMom'sPiesSoHotRightNow with Ostheer, Joint Operations, Encirclement, and Assault Support. The Patreon backers submit a game in terms of ranks. Ducksworth around 20, MasterSteve around 30. Both the Axis are about 80.
Prepare for action.
A few sandbags and whatnot coming up around the map. And out of the building there quickly. Looking to hold on to the cutoff. Fuel is secured out on the far side. So I just pull back to this other building. Had to run the long way since he wired off that door as well. Okay, crew will come in for a wee bit of a push. Does well against the first rifle.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Yeah, a bit of success with the push. Stu Pies has to get out of there though. Section's winning comfortably in the middle. Maybe he had to take some damage while they were still completing the sandbag construction. Okay, has migrated to the more forwards building now. Going to blast against the squad behind heavy cover. This one's coming down though onto the building's blind spot. Tucked into the cover though, could be fired on from that position, but at least not on negative cover for where the grenade is to open up on. I was trying to come down, decap the cutoff, unsuccessful though, two sections right there. Looks like Ducksworth didn't hit stop though. Ran out of cover quite early on the chase. Mom'sPies capping. We'll go a bit low here. Looks like it's going to pull back for repairs safely, and it's going to be a 2-2-1 for Outlaw Star.
Down, Tobias! You want to lose your head?
4 sections into a sapper for Ducksworth. Quite a lot of squads. Meanwhile, early ambulance from MasterSteve. Can share that healing around a bit with his teammate. We've got quite a few squads that could do with it. Didn't get much value out of that incendiary grenade. Here's another one for good measure. Unfortunately, that one also didn't do too much. If there were like more engagements happening on the map, I could maybe see throwing that grenade, but it's just, there's only one happening. It's where the player's going to be watching. Like, I can understand wanting to throw it in that scenario. Oh, actually something cool. Wanting to throw it because maybe if they stay in it for a couple of seconds, you could then win the engagement thereafter, but didn't work out on this occasion. 2-2-1 go for a bit of a chase down. Of course, MasterSteve with the later officer because of the early ambulance, because he doesn't have snares yet. Which, you know, maybe Outlaw Star could have a read on if he sees a lot of these squads coming in on full health. Oh! Unbelievable! Those two models like basically full health too. Guessing that's some negative cover coming into play there. Ouch. He is coming around the far side. MG maybe from the other.
Half track has arrived.
So he's jumping back behind cover, but then if the machine gun, yeah, was coming down here earlier. It comes now, but could have been here earlier, and Completely boxed Ducksworth out. So he's not maybe properly behind cover here though. Maybe a couple models sticking out on the edge. The Greenies do well. Okay, Flamer half-track coming in for YourMom'sPies. Not particularly fast, 6 minutes-ish. It's okay. See how it goes. Ducksworth's gone for a mortar pit. He's not gone for AEC side tick actually. So this could work alright. Coming through for the snare on the 223 now. It's already been upgraded. Takes a lot of damage on that squad in the process. You can see he's trying to buy some time here. So A half-track's popping out now. Might have even been supervising it. So maybe he wants to be able to follow this up. I'll keep the 223 in place there for as long as possible. Meanwhile, Flame half-track forcing a bunch of retreats. Maybe he could even go for a bit of a dive on the mortar pit. If he's feeling bold. He could probably pull it off with some Green Deer support here as well. Got the pack coming up now. Interesting as well. I only went for 2 Green Deers then into the mortar. Sniper now for Ducksworth. Okay, well, I suppose they can do some damage to the Flamer half-track. I cancelled that. I think he probably just needs an AT gun, right? It's going for a machine gun. Maybe not the best option when you're up against Ostheer mortar as well, but alright. Just through the smoke, ends up taking a Faust because of it. Has control of the building here, but the mortar pit's gonna have something to say about that. Oh, that was a close call on the Kubel. Oh boy, jumped out of the wrong side of the building there, Outlaw. Does that say wide off? No, it doesn't look like it. Half-track meanwhile on the other side. Only got 1 kill. Hasn't got that much vet. I'm very surprised he didn't try to go for a push on the mortar pit. It's one of the things with the Flamer half-track's really strong. Get some placements. Even those pools of flame on the ground. Maybe you should have a sweeper as well, just in case there are any mines about. Getting backing up the 221, or 223 rather. Yeah, half-track rolling in here. Oh, he packed up the Raketin at the wrong timing. Sets it back down for a shot. Too many obstacles blocking the attack ground attempt there for Outlaw start. Surprised that those guys were hidden. It looked like they had 2 models poking out the side of the fence. Apparently not. Did get a snare off. Pretty far back. This is getting repaired. Not a lot of squads nearby for Outlaw Star though. It's only gone for 2 squads of infantry. Trying to go for like a fast ticking style. I'm hoping for fast overs, but this means he's a little bit susceptible here, but he's muscling up nicely right now. While the A half-track's out of the picture. There's the AT gun now for Ducksworth. There's the Flamer. Looks for a lucky attack round as well. Had retreated, so hey, half-track's got some time to work here. Mortar coming into the centre to cap even. Falling out of the machine gun fire. Okay. Just damage there from A half-track. Oh, 1 more shot. All he needed. Didn't notice if there might have been one missed shot from the AA on the 223. Bit risky not popping smoke. He does have the munis for it. Nearly cost him his 223. Meanwhile, Flamer half-track dead on the side. Looks like it went out of control. AT gun taking it out there. Yeah, I really feel like YourMom'sPies did not make full advantage of that Flamer half-track timing. Ducksworth took a long time to counter it in terms of AT. Speaking of AT, one there. Connecting on the Kubel. I'm very surprised he didn't try push on this. Got a glider deployed out the back here. Just the logistics glider, no commandos inside of it. Not to make them. Pretty expensive, that glider. You want to make sure you keep it alive. I was surprised you didn't deploy it like back here. Bit safer position. Okay, bars now unlocked from MasterSteve. He's gone for heavy cavalry. He's also got some rangers coming in now. Doesn't have enough use to upgrade those now, and that's a late retreat on the rifle. Not going to give the kill though. Light vehicle's getting zoned by the AT gun. Empire's doing very well. MasterSteve late on the retreat. This one, yep, is going to be his undoing. Squad down there. Ouch. Over's on the field for Outlaw Star. And the LMG on them now. Wow. Not a very far forwards battle group, that one. I didn't notice it earlier, but he's unlocked forward retreat on it. Barely saves him any time. Oh boy, there goes the Kubo. He tried to smoke it with a 223 to try and save it. Just an idea. Doesn't come good though. Usually players, you know, around this timing, maybe like set the Kubo about here with the detection mode on. Using it for intel rather than trying to use it on the front lines. Capping or combat anymore. Got a fuel cache out the back for YourMom'sPies as well. Some Panzer Grenadier Shreks as well. I don't see these too often. At the moment, they don't have much to shoot at. Hey, half-track's not a very good target. Making use of the Grenadier med kits there. Getting off that quarter or so damage they'd taken from the mortar fire. Okay, Outlaw Star making a bit of a push up the top here.
Enemy forces are securing our
and just
territory.
pop there, weapon upgrade now. Raketten's right here in camouflage. Hey, getting out of there. Oh, gets behind the trees. Probably should have been like a hold fire scenario there, hoping to disappear into the fog. Might not have mattered though with the 223 on that long range vision, but good to maintain the practice at least. Ooh. Nice attack ground attempts there. Steve seems to have a bit of trouble breaking through at the moment. Maybe needs some indirect fire himself. Flushing his units out of cover. Okay, holds his ground, doesn't retreat into that. It's just a little bit too much firepower here for MasterSteve. He's left his AT gun behind, he's forgotten about it. Probably going to get decrewed and stolen. Oh, a half-track's coming back in, but the Raketten's right there. Oh boy. Gets away. Wow. Yeah, it was a bit sloppy leaving that AT gun behind. Plenty of time to get it out of there. I thought maybe that's what the Rangers were doing, just like buying some time. Staying in that fight for a bit longer to make sure the AT gun got home safe, but there we go, Ducksworth saving the day with a rotation from his squads, maybe. MG didn't quite suppress on max range there, didn't get a full burst off. Meanwhile, a flak panzer for YourMom'sPies, maybe explain why he went for the Shreks. And the sections don't quite get the decrew on the AT gun, unfortunate for the allied team. Now could lose a section on retreat. The flak panzer's getting some big damage, and he's brought his own AT gun up here though. Connects once, not quite twice. Pretty fast coming down the road. Now Ducksworth's AT gun's also in trouble. Oh boy. Could maybe start barraging this with the mortar pit, expecting it to be stolen. Got a Cromwell in the build for Ducksworth. A little bit late getting this oh man, this camera works crazy. A little bit late getting that going. So he's got 60 fuel in reserve by the time he starts this up. That's a double AT gun dono to the Axis. Bad news for the Allies there. The good news is it looks like Outlaw Star's going straight to a King Tiger, so not going to be under much vehicle pressure from his side, just from this flak panzer, making things a lot easier to handle. There's from a half track there against the building. The bars as well. Not the ideal range for bars to be firing at, but in the ranges. Okay, YourMom'sPies bringing in the pinning loiter here. Does have the A half track to try and take care of that though, but does force MasterSteve a full retreat. What if you thought that was something else? Generally that plane doesn't do very much damage. Need to be terribly scared of it. Let's go rebuild on the AT gun for Ducksworth. Some shoe mines coming out now for Outlaw, so that's a good idea. He's got loads of munitions. He's got the fuel boosting popping on that far fuel as well. Speaking of boosting, Opal Blitz now just coming up for YourMom'sPies. So the Axis boosting their resources as well. It's a very strong ability if there's no AA. But since there's only one plane in it, they do get shot down quite quickly. Well, it does get shot down quite quickly, so probably not ideal to be using it while there's dedicated AA on the field. Still alive on that AA half track. He's had a couple close calls with it, but still ticking.
Promotion just came through.
He's considering jumping into the building, but thinks better of it. It's going to be a Comet first for Ducksworth. Okay, nice use of the smoke there on the machine gun, making a bit of a charge. He's brought the sweepers up as well. 2-3 over there, trying to break out of its resource boosting mode. He's smoking. Bazookas need to use some attack ground. He's driving forwards, and now he's driving back through the smoke. Bazookas, maybe the smoke's cleared up a bit. Maybe he's only got... Maybe one didn't fire there, that was weird. 2-3 gets away, and now we've got the King Tiger on the field. Infantry meanwhile still pushing. Starting to run out of health though to keep this going. It's on the field, hasn't done anything yet. Gained some territory behind this. Unfortunately, didn't manage to knock out that 2-3. I think there was an option there with the attack rounds. 6-pounder decrewed. Going in fast. Oh wow, I'm surprised he had ranged for the final shot on the flak panzer. Could be the end of the Comet though, he's pretty fast. Oh yes, the heat shells. Nicely done there, the extra damage I think adding up to enough to kill the Comet. I thought it might escape with the early bounces it had, but no. Just enough from that King Tiger with the heat. And this got abandoned back here, by the way. Didn't get completely destroyed. So a lifeline thrown to the Axis. So the Allies started to take control, you know. Ciardi on the AT. Where are the Shika? AT backs away. How's that? Oh, suppressed. It must have been an A half track or something, right? Got the pinning loiter up again. This time it was in force for quite some time. A half track was being repaired. T-gun there of Outlaw Star. Getting bombed by the mortar pit though. Double AT for Master Steve. He's pretty close to the Persian now. Oh. Ooh. Oh my, he's missing a lot of shots there. Might be attack grounds through the trees. Yeah, looks like it. AT coming back up. Okay, this time the 223 does go down. Machine gun up here. Suppression going. He wants the wipe on the captains. Not going to happen, and it costs him his Volkskrieger here. King Tiger though looking for revenge on the Rangers. Double ATs with the AP rounds cooking though. Nice snare from the side from Ducksworth as well. King Tiger's got a limp home for repairs now. This side's pretty open for the Allies. If that Colt was still alive, they'd definitely be able to get it. Oh, YourMom'sPies, I think also stalling up for a Tiger. But doesn't have the command points. Slower on his side of the map. You can see he's way behind his teammate in terms of CPs. Looks like Outlaw Star gave him back his flak panzer as well after repairing it up. What a nice guy. Daring stuff with the AA, and it ends up going wrong there for Master Steve. Needs no more planes to... Well, no more AA to shoot down these planes. Could be a bit of a problem. Pershing's coming up here, looking to capitalize on the low health AT gun, but it's right next to the King Tiger. Got a good decro on it. King Tiger's there with the heat shells available as well. There he goes. Double AT guns also with the armor piercing going, the Sabot rounds. Okay, brings in the pinning loiter again. So, you know, did maybe about quarter-ish health to both of those. I feel like a perfectly lined up machine gun wave. He's trying to back away now. He was briefly thinking about going down this side, which might have been the right call because double overs now on top of the AT guns as they try to cut through this angle. One of them goes down.
We lost a gun crew.
The other one's also getting chased. Captain's coming in. This one's far enough back that it's probably going to be alright. This one might go down though. He'll start quite far behind with his AT guns. I'm surprised he's retreating with those overs. I don't know why he's doing that. Thought he could push up here and kill this off. Back decrewed over here by the commandos. A little bit of a grenade ambush it sounded like. Walking Stuka in the build now for Outlaw Star. Fine option, you know, if Master Steve's got double AT guns, makes a lot of sense. Gun positioning so far been pretty good to counter the King Tiger though from the Allies. Don't know if Outlaw Star noticed, but some base houses being dropped on that red kitten. Oh boy, double overs on top of Ducksworth's AT guns this time around. A section coming up, hasn't got bolster yet, so section's not offering much resistance. Looks like some S mines coming up on the VP. Decent idea. Triple cap against the Axis here for a while. They are in the lead, but not by a comfortable margin. Here's the Tiger now for YourMom'sPies. Finally got enough command points for this. Meanwhile, making some things happen down the far side. Oh boy, no dodge on the grenade! No wipe at least, he's lucky. A lot of manpower damage though. AT's pointing right here where the Tiger was. Good idea coming out to the side and oh, spots a mine, attack grounds it. Nicely done by YourMom'sPies. Steve coming up here with the ambulance, looking to recrew his AT guns and reinforce them.
Get ready.
Tiger though up here, he's Vet 1 now, but he didn't go for the commander upgrade, he went for the machine gun, a little bit surprising. Might have been a misclick. So he's not going to have that super broken vision with the spearhead mode in there, it's just a normal good vision with it.
Prepare for combat.
Action, grazing the ambo and the AT gun. Still alive though. Looks like the mortar pit has slowed down quite a bit as of late. Hasn't been doing too much. We have a fuel cache out to the side from Ducksworth. I didn't mention that earlier. King Tiger finds the AT gun. Pops the heat shells here now as well. But the heat shells just counters the Pershing so completely. Backing away though, a couple good shots in from the AT gun, Major dead. Comet though running into a bad position there. Drops this strafing support. He's got loads of mun, he's got enough just about for another one right away after this. Do you have the flak panzer up on the field though, should be able to shoot that down eventually. Coming back in with the Pershing is a little bit risky. Does have the Pintle though shooting at the planes, revealing the King Tiger's position, so it gives you a bit more confidence. Don't have to worry about the AT guns, but so far the AT gun positioning of Outlaw stuff feels a little bit weak. They're often a little bit too far back. Pushes up with it now, gets one shot in. Just getting barraged by the Scot. And it gets decrewed quickly with that Scot barrage. 6-pounder decrewed out the back. Seems like to the heavy mortar barrage. Looks like he wants to hold on to this AT gun. Is he going to crew it with his Sternpine models? No. I think it probably would be worth it. Kind of does need double AT guns to back up the King Tiger. One AT gun's not really safe enough. Missing a shot there. I don't think it would die to one more shot anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't matter too much. A walking Stuka action out the back. Doesn't seem like it hit too much though.
Waiting orders.
Ambo's back in base now. Okay, Commando's got that excellent stealth now with all the craters through the middle from that mortar pit fire largely. Bit of a grenade onto the mortar, trying to get away. Hit 3. Wow, it does survive. That was a very close call. Nice use of the AT guns there. A lot of repairs going on out the back here. He's got the mechanized truck with the repair upgrade as well. Allies did drain out quite a few VPs. Feels like the Axis are ready to start pushing in. Army sizes are very close all round. I'm surprised though, he's got a lot of resources in the bank. Maybe we should spend on one more unit. I wonder if he's thinking about going for a Werfer and he's just like, oof. See you later, Vickers. Just like too much to make it. Will blitzers take population? Doesn't look like it. Comet there. Zoning. Flak Panzer getting off to the side. Gotta watch out through the middle with those mortar pits hanging about. Oh, really well targeted walking Stuka there. Even grazes the mortar pit for some extra damage. Nicely done there by Outlaw stuff. Oh, he's gone for a second walking Stuka, by the way. That might be a bit greedy.
Well done. We have forced the enemy down to 200 points.
I mean, the Allies have got a lot of AT guns, I will say that. Especially if your Mom's Pies paying to go for a whiff of 3 pieces of rocket artillery is maybe a bit much. There's random team action though. Oftentimes a little bit of composition coordination can be lacking.
Is attempting to steal our sector.
Mom's Pies going for the whiffer here. Is he going to decrude out the back though, King Tiger? Ooh, coming in though. Could be losing both his AT guns. The Pershing's coming up. Yeah, Pershing doesn't want to go head to head against the heat shelled King Tiger. Big damage there. Tiger rolling up through the middle. Good use of smoke on the commandos, looking for the decap, and they get it too. YourMom'sPies Pies may be giving a bit too much respect to Ducksworth. Maybe should be willing to sit with the Tiger, do some attack rounds. From behind the smoke himself. Water zoning the AT gun now. Just gonna cap, setting up a triple cap here. Can you rebuild the Vickers? Why? Comes the Werfer now. Not very good scatter there, barely did anything.
A capture point is under attack. Execute command.
So it doesn't have that much support, but by the same token, the Allies don't have that much anti-tank to really go in for the kill on it. A bit of a holding pattern at the moment. Oh, friendly fire there, I think, from KT. Looks like it. Okay, combined arms active now from MasterSteve. Comet coming in from the side. Looking Rakit in there to zone it though. More speeds out to safety. Blitzens cross. Drops the pinning loiter. Oh, plane's adding up to enough damage to knock out the Major there. See how much value you get. You know, it's so good at pinning that plane. Be a wipe now. MasterSteve's Rifleman against, yep, the Tiger.
We just lost a
And the boat
unit.
as well for good measure.
There's a major
Ouch.
reporting for action.
Huge losses here for MasterSteve. There's no push from the Axis. Allies were the ones who were looking to turn up the pressure there with the Comet, but that Rakit was in a good position. Stuka again, decrews Ducksworth AT. Softens up the mortar pit as well. Meanwhile, the Commando's doing well in the middle. Knock out a Pio. Forwards of the Werfer rockets. Hanging on by a thread. Seems like they're reloading as well. Going to complete the cap though, at least. Captain dead as well. Guy just missed that. Oh, I think that died to the Tiger, right?
All complete.
The big boy tank's giving the Allies some headaches, but they're at that timing where they're going to start getting some more tank destroyers. Got a Jackson in the works for MasterSteve. Ducksworth seems to scrape a bit more manpower together. Okay, he's dropping his loiter. He's looking for a kill on the Flak Panzer. See if the Typhoons can finish the job on it here.
Our capture point. That's right.
And And they do. Maybe if he kept driving, they wouldn't have scattered so well, but lands directly on the flak pans and knocks it out. That means the Loiser's going to hang around for a lot longer now. It's big. Good for the Allies for sure. Cheeky crew grenade there from the Comet on the AT gun. Tiger is not in position to defend this. Here are the Shreks, neither is a Fausting squad. Daring stuff from Ducksworth, but it pays off big. Blind Arms active again for Master Steve down here. Crawling around does give you a pretty big reload bonus on your vehicles. Helping the ball against the Tiger here. King Tiger rather. Oh! Nostal lost his fault screen. He's in the middle meanwhile. That was his last snaring squad. He's badly lacking support for this King Tiger. He's still only got one AT gun. No Faust units. Doesn't even have the Shrek upgraded on his stern pyros. And here we go. Master Steve trying to take advantage. Oh, but abandoned. Pushing. Oh, bounces the kill shot. He gets lucky there. Jackson going in for the kill, but bounces off the wreck. The abandoned tank. The Armour's holding up well for the King Tiger. He jumps back in it. It's one shot off. The Jackson miss again. Okay, gets it, but oh man. You hate those scenarios. You'll be cursing the abandoned luck of your Master Steve there. I suppose he did get a little bit lucky when the kitten bounced off his Pershing, so can't be too salty about it, but yeah. Jackson bounces on it, or one bounce, one miss, while it's abandoned. It's a sad time. Wolfer and Walking Stuka. Oh, two Walking Stukas in fact. Didn't do that much though, really. Causes Ducksworth to scatter off the middle. Might open up the cap as well. 61 points left for the Allies. So something I do have to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, we've got the artillery officer for YourMom'sPies. Do really think the Axis need more mines down. Grenades being exchanged here. Does Ducksworth have grenades? Ticks? No. I saw a Mills bomb there, but apparently not. T-gun decrewed here. Tiger may be looking to knock it out. Going forwards. But I think maybe YourMom'sPies giving a bit too much respect to Ducksworth. Even though his Tiger's full strength backed up by an AT gun. He's playing very defensively with it here. Mortar pit firing out the back here. I was like, what's shooting at the Panzerwerfer? Oh, wow! That's a lucky shot from Ducksworth. Wow. Can't believe he got the alley officer kill. I think that kind of looked like an accuracy shot to me. Whether that landed. Rather than a scatter. Got a base howitzer fire to help zone. Try to complete the cap in the middle. Come into the centre to cap. Gotta look out for the overs though. Have to run past the artillery. Looks like that's fine though. Axis back on the drain. He's probing down the side. There's a cache here to stop him though. Looks like never upgraded the forward retreats. Oh!
Enemy got one of our squads.
That's a nasty Walking Stuka. Oh boy, here comes another one. He's braced though on the mortar pit. So it's going to be fine. The officer coming in here behind his smoke. Nice attack rounds from Master Steve though. Down Moors in the middle.
Ready for another sun.
Coordinate barrage from the Werfer. I think it is. Easily avoided though. Axis back, capping up the top. Rangers going to try to stop them, but it's two overs up here. Luckily, overs on negative cover. They take a lot of damage. Pershing comes up now, and the overs get wiped because of that shot. Wow. Unfortunate for Outlaw Star. Cheeky stuff there from Ducksworth. Quite far forwards with that AT gun. Maybe the smoke helping to get away. I'm just trying to soft retreat over to the glider for reinforcements, it looks like. Try and catch the retreating AT gun. Didn't quite target it deep enough though. Tiger rebuilt, re-pulled in. Tiger blitzing up for your mom's pies. Need support. Oh, he was dead up here. Oh, for Outlaw Star, that's bad news. He's almost got no infantry left after all of this. Oh, okay, there's the big walking Stuka. Squad wipe there. Army sizes overall are pretty similar. YourMom'sPies, though, sometimes feels like he's a bit reluctant to push up to 100 population.
The enemy has only 50 points remaining.
Could consider maybe rebuilding his flak panzer even. Just use it as like a VP control tool and anti-air for those loiters. Won't quite have enough pop once everything's fully reinforced, but he's just about there. Could also consider putting down some like command bunkers, med bunkers, some forward retreat options, forward reinforce and forward healing options, or machine gun bunkers too. It's got plenty of munis and plenty of manpower. Don't want to do nothing. Don't think I've seen like almost any Talon mines go down, by the way. A couple S mines, but tellers. Could be very helpful, you know, just more mobile allied tanks. Shield rockets upgrade pops for Ducksworth. Worth for action. Commando's not getting hit by it. They're jamming the cap inside the smoke. King Tiger needs to get this attack round going. And the Rangers the ones to collect. The overs LMG there, unfortunate for the Axis. Two Scots now from MasterSteve. Just trading out his infantry to full ranger mode. He's pushing in. Firefly's low. Races before the rockets do too much. Oh, it's cooling down still. Wrestle control of the middle again. Okay, MasterSteve's pop combined arms. King Tiger up here with almost no defense. The misses though, saving the day at the moment. He's not on prioritized vehicles. He's popped the heat shells. Double ATs have now moved in position for the Axis. Good use of smoke though, keeping some of these safe, and oh boy, the Scots are raining down on these AT guns. And they go down. Uh-oh. Bad news for Outlaw Star. King Tiger staying in there though. Good attack groundwork on the Rangers trying to cap. Tiger not having as much success. Pershing. Wasn't that Shrek away with one shot, nearly getting the wipe too. And just give up the cap. Not worth risking the alive for. The points aren't draining at the moment, so no point sacrificing that extremely expensive squad. Just desperately cap. Oh, Major dead. He rebuilt that as well.
They got wiped out.
Very handy vision tool that. Comes the Werfer. A lot of troops here for Ducksworth. The Werfer is very good. Looking Stuka after that. Oh, polishes everything off too. Ouch. Huge losses for Ducksworth on the back of that rocket artillery. He's in here, running around in circles behind the smoke, trying to avoid the King Tiger damage. Oops, near off. Not quite enough for the engine crit though. Big boys camped in the middle for the Axis. Tap round in through the smoke. This has been the story of the match. But the Allies sneaking down the side. Commanders with the smoke. Doing a cheeky decap on that. Is that a gammon bomb? No, 2 grenades I think. The Pershing. Wearing off, but a bit of light cover there. They're able to secure the triple cap. What's the cooldown on this? Well, it's pretty fast cooldown. I'm guessing that's from Vet. Yeah, 25% recharge of Vet 2. Just crawls out. Oh, so this one's, but doesn't even have to retreat to heal up, you know? Oh! Oh my goodness, there was like almost a full health machine gun, got one shot from one mortar shell. Unbelievable. He was on the road though. Negative cover and it was a heavy mortar shot as well. Don't know how much damage this heavy was to. I would guess 80, but ouch. Rockets in, one of them missing, but oh boy, there was a mine or something down there. King Tiger took engine damage and gets stunned by the tulips. They bring in the loiter, and the King Tiger goes down. Doesn't even need the loiter. 6-pounder dead to the rocket RT. Close call on the overs. Outlaw Star. Tiger coming in, looking to do something here, but the job's already done. King Tiger dead. Didn't see whose mine that was. Oops, the flame barrage onto the center, but looks like the Rangers can cap right on the corner. Not fully denying them there. It feels like now maybe the Allies taking control of this match.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
Replanting a bunch of S-mines down on the VP. That was a good plan. Prioritized vehicles though needs to be on free fire. Missed a shot opportunity there. Okay, he's gonna build a Stug YourMom'sPies. It's a little bit more anti-tank.
Enemy forces are securing
Up to
our
Vet 3
territory.
now, getting zoned by this Firefly pretty hard. That's pretty close to Vet 3 itself. Mine's working well though on the VP. Maybe Ducksworth could start barraging this with his mortar pit to clear them off. Just ticking under 150 here. Nice mounting this comeback. Use the phosphorus. Oh my goodness, these overs. Blasted. I do wonder if maybe the overs weren't the right call. Oh no! Attack round carnage in the middle. Oh, they just lost so much infantry, the Axis. What are they doing? Allies definitely coming out way on top when it comes to these attack round smoke battles. Goes in for a bit of crush action as well. Oh, jeez.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
There's a bit of a white machine. Good AoE, good rate of fire with Vet.
Fighting position machine gun is in
Okay,
place.
got a Panther now for Outlaw Star. Warfare action on this side. Came up here with the sweepers. Guys will be able to win that fight though. Here comes the walking Stuka.
The new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Keeping them on the edge again. Now we've got about a 30 population edge. Maybe even more for the allies. Another artillery officer being brought in by YourMom'sPies. Still got 20 population to work with on top of this massive float. Maybe try squeezing a panther here or something. I don't know what he's up to.
The enemy is attacking one of our
Speeding through. Finds the bunker going up. Maybe he's looking to crush off some of his air spines with the Comet. Tiger. Moving around. Got the extra sight there from the tank commander upgrade. Trying to set up here. Tiger is nearby but just can't find the angle. Phosphorus on the pack thereafter. Really sneaking around the side. Couple of crew grenades going off, and the commando's grenades. Bit of body blocking now. Looks like the Grenadiers are going to go down. Oh, that's a great walking Stuka though. Finds the repairs out the back, does huge damage.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Fighting position covering this VP, which is a good idea from MasterSteve. Panther's trying to knock it out. Still alive on one shot though. 2 Jacksons now for MasterSteve. This Panther's going to have a hard time. Needs some AT gun support, which he does not have. Yet again, Outlaw Star missing on that occasion. There's a major trouble. Keeps the loiter down, but he gets out of there fast. Oh, that's not Ducksworth loiter, that's the AI loiter of YourMom'sPies. Yeah, Outlaw Star needs better AT gun positioning, seems to be his main downfall of this match. Definitely needs it now with 2 Jacksons to contend with. Could still go for the Shrek on these stern posts as well. Up a second Panther. Has munis for the heat shells as well, so heat shell Panther's pretty good against the Pershing, even though it's outvetted them. It's the decap in there. Expensive squad to be doing that with the overs, but mission accomplished. It drops down the coordinated barrage with the officer then skating out of there. Shrek's just getting blasted too hard. Can't even accomplish what they're trying to do.
An emplacement is being attacked.
It's very low now. Oh boy, Tiger's in some trouble here. Missing away, war speeding in. Armour's holding up nicely though for the Tiger. About to pop Shreks on this one. Panther's coming in to support, but the Pershing's still going. MasterSteve's pop combined arms, so he doesn't have any infantry support, so it's not helping him here. Panther's hanging on by a thread, but there the Shreks. MasterSteve now trying to disengage, but how did this die? Did the Jackson get in range? Wow. Unfortunate for MasterSteve. I mean, now for Outlaw Star. Did he get the combined arms range bonus? Doesn't it give you like a 5 range bonus as well? Yeah, maybe that's what allowed the Jackson to get that last shot off. Oh, you see, that took main gun destroyed, so the second Tulip rocket didn't even fire. Crazy. Oh, but the Panther dies anyway to the Comet. Unfortunate. Armour of the Panther not holding up there. It looks like the Axis are going to throw in the towel. GG. Yeah, I mean, it was looking really good for the Axis for a good portion of that match, largely off the back of those 2 AT guns that the Allies turned over in the early game. Gave the Axis a pretty big lead right until like almost 30 minutes into the match. Then they started clawing it back. You could see like the skill differences in like a lot of the weapon positioning and attack grounds and stuff. Allies just had a bit more micro left, a bit more brain power to go for like attack grounds through smokes to reposition stuff, and eventually allowed them to secure the win. Maybe some of the late game unit decisions were a little bit substandard. I mean, ultimately these walking Stukas did pretty well for Outlaw Star, but maybe you needed more anti-tank support for the King Tiger at that timing, and did kind of end up losing this one up here without enough support. As for YourMom'sPies, yeah, really needs to have a bit more confidence. Constantly sitting around like 90-ish pop. Needs to push up for that last unit. And, you know, sometimes if you're around this amount of resources, you can maybe build one more unit. You're not quite sure what to build. I can understand floating. You want to see maybe what your opponent's going to build next, something like that, so you can counter them. But if you've got like, you know, he had like 1,500-ish at one stage, just build it. Doesn't matter if it's the wrong thing. You can just throw it away and go for something else after that anyway. But yeah, Modpit managed to hang in there. Close to getting destroyed. Might have paid Outlaw Star to maybe try drop like a normal walking Stuka barrage. He braces through it. Wait like 15 seconds, then drop the incendiary rockets on this. So as the brace wears off, the rocket flame damage can burn this out. It's a pretty good tactic, and you know, the napalm or whatever it is kind of stops this from getting repaired as well during all that. So it's a good option. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.